every day. Why are you not married? You are of age. You should not be choosy. You are ready. You have everything and you should get a wife. People see you as a guy washing your clothes or doing certain chores for yourself and they say you need a wife. Why are you not married? You're an accomplished guy. Why are you not married? You need a wife. For ladies, it is almost impossible to meet with your aunties, relatives, especially in happy moments, festivities, without having to cage your heart on how to answer the question, where is our husband? Where is the guy? It can be frustrating on every point for single people, especially those who are, mature. In this video, this is the second part of late marriage and how to deal with it. And in this video, we're looking at how to overcome the shame of late marriage, what to say, what to do when you are shamed for being single at a certain age. Now, in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it up there. And right now, we are looking further into our method of discussion, where we're looking at the effect of late marriage on mature singles. There are so many things that happen to single people just because they are not married. And every time I ask people, were you born married or have you seen anyone who was born married? The answer is always no. So why do we attach so much shame, so much non-accomplishment, so much disappointment when people haven't found their right spouses? Let me give you a scenario. There are a lot of different scenarios around single people. There are single people who just haven't found the right person that connects with them. Some of them have gone through rings and rings of disappointments, right? So people say, okay, we love you, we do this, they put in their all, then they take a walk and they keep going through that circle for a long time. So what they need is empathy, people who understand, right? Now, if you know me, you know that I'm very huge on singlehood with a purpose, and I really am a singles advocate. Okay, now because I lived it, I understand where it pinches, right? And I know for a fact that you can still have a wholesome life, marriage or not. But a lot of people don't get it, and that's why I do all that I do to help you, to help people to reorientate their mind around these things. Now, if you're in to know what the major effects of late marriage is on single people and how to deal with the shame and the solutions to late marriage, then this is the time to subscribe right now to this channel. Tap the thumbs up button right now. Please share this video with somebody that will need it. You could just be saving a life, because that's part of the effect of late marriage. A lot of single people have almost given up on finally finding the right wife, the right woman to make their wife, or the right man to make their husbands. Okay, and one of the people that you could send this video to, you could actually be their destiny helper, right? And one of the effects is that people have been so shamed. Some single people have been so shamed that they don't have a marriage partner that you can't even understand sometimes. For some people who got married quite, maybe in their late teens, early 20s, in early 30s, they don't get it. You don't get it at all. You don't get it what it means to be in your late 30s, early 40s, in your 50s, 60s, and the rest, and still hoping to get married. Right? Now, a lot of people are at the point right now as I talk to you where they are about to give up on life. Yes, because of the way they perceive this thing, because of the way they receive or how vulnerable they have become with the way people talk to them about their status. Now, I say again, who was born married? Nobody has answered that question yet. With singlehood is our default mode, guys. It is, babes, because I don't understand it. So many people are going through a whole lot just because they are single. Most of it is shame. The shame that, oh my God, especially for some people who have become achievers in their early 20s and stuff, they begin to feel like, why am I the one left out? I mean, people I am better than in some way, how we grade better, really, are all married. It could be like, like for ladies, it's always, I've been a good girl. Sometimes I've been that, I've gone through this, and why am I still, in the market? Why am I still being priced, being disappointed, being tossed to and fro? And for some singles, nobody has ever even broached the topic of, can we date? I really like you. Can we make something happen? And believe it or not, there are single people in their 30s, women, beautiful, have basic, awesome jobs, who no man, foreigner or indigenous, have ever asked, babe, I really like you. Can we have a relationship? Yes. And I'm talking from experience, right? There are also some ladies who, by way of their upbringing, are naive in a way that even up to their 40s, they still don't know who is coming to them with genuine intention or not. And you can't totally blame them, right? Because at the end of the day, we are products of where we are coming from, and everybody cannot, be like streetwise to know what's in the other person's mind. Nobody knows what's in anybody's mind. Yes, we all can get signals, we can understand the traces of things, but everybody can't be the same. So for them, they're in a place where they're wondering, why can't people be trusted? Why am I being tossed to and fro? And this happened both ways. There are men also who have so been abused by women, used, battered. They're at the point where they're actually afraid of our gender. Right? Now, the effect can go up to suicide. And I've seen this in different formats. I have people who have paused their life, like actually paused their life, career. They're not willing to grow. They're not going to any higher degree. They're not even accepting for a higher job or position because they've lost excitement for life. Why? Because in their mind, until marriage happens, nothing else can fill that, that achievement, status where they are. With the space that they get for marriage in their life, nothing else can fit in there. So they feel like, okay, I'll just be here till the guy comes. I'll just be here till I'm able to get married. When I get married, then I can think and decide whether I want to, start going for other things. It's a sad place to be, but it is real, right? Another effect that people have gone through or are going through as we speak is that many people have seen singlehood and seen people who tell them about marry as even their enemies. They have, because of the meaning that they put to it. I mean, everybody can talk, everybody should have an opinion because we have mouths, right? So, but how you perceive their intrusion, yes, it can be very intrusive when everybody is on your matter. Everybody is telling you about why you should get married now, why you shouldn't delay, why the eggs are becoming frozen, why menopause is coming. It can be very annoying, I agree. Okay, but now the meaning they attach to it is the reason that they are suffering. So imagine somebody is, maybe even intentionally trying to hurt you and shame you for being single. How about smiling? How about looking at it as, well, he or she is very ignorant. I'm sorry about that, but I'm living my best life. Being single is not a death sentence, right? So when you change the meaning, it won't hurt you. Right? Now what I'm trying to say. But so this is now getting to solution. You should be able to look at yourself as a whole person. As a whole person. And again, so many people, we talked about the causes of late marriage in the first video. For any category that you fall in, even if it is that you have withdrawn because you have a certain terminal illness, blah blah blah, there is some man, there's some woman somewhere who will absolutely love you just the way you are. I mean, I have read on the internet about people who were just have already been told by their doctor that they have 4 days to live because they have been ill, right? And whoever was dating them or was in love with them, taking care of them, decided that, okay, since they say you have 4 days to live, I'm going to marry you tomorrow, right here on your hospital bed, because I can't live my life not knowing you to be my wife. And they go ahead and wed them by the bedside. I'm sure you might even have come across this story. So what are we talking about? How disabled or disadvantaged are you? How pretty are you? It is not, life is a leveler, guys. Sometimes we think that, we're better than this person, we are finer than this person, we have more money than this person. Why is this not happening for us? But we are not pawns, we are not, chess. We are not doing all of that, back and forth, all of those betting and all that. Life is bigger than all of us, right? So life decides what it brings to us per time. So the earlier you choose the meaning that you give to things that happen to you, what people say to you, the better for you. Okay, it will start from a place of already feeling and understanding why that you are privileged to be single at this time. Because you will not always be single. This marriage you're bothered about will still happen one day and you're looking back and saying, why was that freaking out, years ago, right? It happened to me, right? At the end of the day, look at where you are as a blessing. Now, who they are alive, they marry you. As in, you have to be alive first and grateful for you to get married, right? Do people who are dead get married? So, I mean, you have something going for you. You have a good career, probably. You have family, probably. What else are you beating yourself up about marriage? You have seen the worst of people in that sense, who are already married, who are living happily, because every man have their own woman. Okay, so people don't get married because of good behavior. That's where you're getting it wrong. Many people who are badly behaved are being loved with their with their bad behavior, and they're doing well. Marriage is not about bad behavior, good behavior, being nice, going to church, being religious. Nothing about that. Yes, it's an institution that was made by God for people to find fulfillment together, but it has nothing to do with what you think it is. So stop beating yourself up and look at yourself and have a healthy self-esteem. Think of yourself first of all as I am grateful to be alive. That's where to start first. Change the meaning of what they tell you and see it to be what it is. So look at it both ways. People always taunt you about not getting married. Why not look at it as, oh, they're saying it out of love, and smile and tell them, well, it will happen when it will happen. So until then, I'm busy living my best life. Why not tell those people who actually meant to hurt you? Maybe because they have gotten some vibe from you that make you feel like, you're really, really, really sad for being single. So they want to hurt you. They want to take advantage of it. Why not flip it? Disappoint them and change the meaning to, well, they are ignorant, because any adult can get married at any age. Okay, for me, from 18 till 200 years, you can get married at any time. Okay, so flip the meaning of how you take this singlehood, and that could be a good start for you. In my next video, I'm going to take questions. If you have questions, drop it in the comments. I already have about 20 questions that I'm going to answer in the next video, and you don't want to miss it. It's going to be eye-opening. Okay, if you have experiences being single and being taunted and being all of this that I'm saying, drop it in the comment to also encourage somebody who is going through what you're going through. Or if you're married now, share your testimony with us so that people who are single can also have hope, right? I told you about my story. I got married at 39 years, 11 months. Yeah, a month to my 40th birthday, and I'm rocking my life. I rock my singlehood. I'm even over rocking my married life, and it can be your story too. Okay, until I come your way again, don't forget to tap the red subscribe button right now. I'm actually waiting for you to do it. Go ahead. Thank you. And then click the like button. Share this video with that person that is on your mind right now, and I'll talk to you again in my next video. Bye.